out. And then we don't know what this is. This was under the wood, under the stock. But I'll have to straighten that out too. And then I'll buffer down and probably re-blue it.
Is this something you would Scotch-Brite before you...
Scotch-Brite, no. Green pad, no. There is, however, look right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little peen marks.
2 of them are close together and then the 3 are about evenly apart. Maybe that's something.
I don't know. I don't know.
See, this almost
looks
like writing. Yeah, that could be like a cursive S or something.
Yeah. Hard to say. But anyway, that's it. Back up on the camera.
Yep.
Go back up there. Set that down for right now, just because it's clean. I'm going to call that clean.
All cleaner.
Cleaner, yes. Let's put that in there. Let's take all this up. Okay. Let's put this in the trash can. So here's the fun part.
See, this is the part that we really have to be careful with.
Yeah, really. So the stock, what's really interesting about the stock is it's got a patch made on the front end of it out of lead. That's lead right there. Okay. It's been hand hollowed out. So you can pick the camera up now. Don't punch any buttons.
No.
It's been hand hollowed out. It's still got spots in here where you can see where a drill of some sort was used, and the sawdust, the remaining of the sawdust is still there. The other part about this that's really fun is that the stock itself is not split anywhere. It's in perfect condition. But you can see chisel marks right here where the stock was chiseled away, and then there's drill marks all the way in through it. And then the fun part is right here where that tang fits, thoroughly not on center, which is really interesting, but it fits, the hole fits like a piece of machine worked metal. Same with the lock. If you look at the inside of it, the lock is really rough cut. The hope is that we'll take some stripper to this as well and get it all cleaned up.
The place where the drill marks are really obvious is the patch box.
Yeah, it's been done with some chisel work and some drill, obviously. But that's the way that looks. All this right here is hand whittled, every bit of this back here. On the other side, the mounting plate for the lock is also hand whittled and chiseled out.
See the chisel marks right there.
Yep. And same with this. Now, the very interesting thing about this is the wood had a knot in it that was, see, here's my finger. The wood had a knot in it that fell apart, and we thought initially that this was a blowout, a breech blowout, but it turned out to be just a fault in the wood. This, where the trigger mechanism sits, is just as tight as a piece of machine work,
amazing.
Which is just craziness. And you can see the sides of it. You see the sides of it here. There's no mill marks. There's no end mill work. There's no CNC work. This is all done by hand, every bit of it.
The chisel mark is right
there.
Right
yep.
there, yep. And the other thing you might want to mention is how this was actually a conversion.
You're mentioning it.
Okay, well, I guess I'm mentioning it then. The other interesting thing about this gun...
we already mentioned it once. One of the things that's fun about this spot right here, it's part of the butt plate. There's a piece of brad stock, but you can see the saw marks in it. And it's so maybe maybe a 1/16 of an inch deep, all the way across through here to that point right there. Maybe a 1/16 deep. So someone did a 1/16 of an inch slice with a hand tool all the way across through there. Little bitty screws, and then don't move that camera. The butt itself, you can also see the saw marks in it, the coping saw probably. But when you run your hand down through it, right in here there's a dip where the saw took a dip and then brought it back up. Some filler right here. And then the back of that's not even the back of the patch box, that's just a
aesthetics probably.
Who knows? But once we get that stripped, maybe that'll have a name on it or something or other. But anyway, that's what the stock looks like. And I'm going to set it up here. And we'll reconvene. Look at this goop that came off of here. And that's just stuff that dropped off of it.
Looks like tar.
Yeah.
Molasses, but I kind of doubt that's what it is.
Oh, I doubt it's molasses as well, but it's still nasty, whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
I'll take and boil this sucker in. I just don't get. Still some stripper on it.
Yeah, a little bit.
I just don't get. How someone could. Well, I guess if it's going to be a wall hanger, then it doesn't really matter what you put all over the outside of it. But
right.
I'm going to need another paper towel here.
Yeah, I'll set the camera down there. Or another 2 or just 1?
2, please. It might have been the flux. Here's this. Part of a rag left over from something or other, who knows. See? Set of peen marks right there.
There's that, and then the marks on the end of the barrel, and then the one spot that looks like it kind of could be cursive writing, but they're writing in cursive or whatever. See it right here. You see where the chisel went like that, and then went like that. Different angles. Cool stuff.
Oh yeah. All right. Let me turn this off. Pardon the look of my workroom, but that's where I'm gonna reassemble that